Chandler, I guess with Kamryn Pettway playing tailback now, you're gonna be real busy at H. Is it a bigger role for you doing more?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real busy. I think it's a good thing for me and him. He's gonna be on the field is probably the same time I am, and it's a bigger role for me as well because last year we split time, and maybe I got 30 plays a game, he got 20. It just depends. But this year they're counting on me to be that guy.
Knowing that you got a possibility to get some touches too, how exciting is that?
Super exciting. I think it's just something I've always wanted to do. I came to Auburn and I wanted to run the ball, and they're giving me that chance. And I think, it's good for me too because I want to help this team as much as I can. Even if I didn't run the ball, I'm okay with that. But I'm gonna do whatever I can to help this team, help this program win games.
How are you breaking up your reps right now in practice? How much time are you spending at H-back as opposed to running back?
It's about half and half. I'm going out there with the the orange team at fullback, and I go in and at H-back or at running back. It just depends when the coaches put me in. It's about half and half right now.
Chandler, what do you see from the newcomers at running back behind you there? Cam Martin and Stephen Davis.
A lot of potential. Watching Cam in practice today, he's got a lot of speed, and that's something we need at running back. We're kind of a bigger group now, and 230-plus guys. And I think he's going to help us out since losing Rock, he was our speed guy kind of, and Cam Martin has all that speed. And I think he has a lot of potential, a lot of big things for him to come in the future.
Anything else?
Yeah, for you, the group as a whole. A lot of people now going, hey, can these guys do it? What do you see out of the entire group, and what makes you confident that you guys are going to be able to get it done?
I think the sky's the limit for us, and I think it goes back to the summer and the off-season training. I think it was a really good, summer, or a great summer really, and off-season. I think the guys came together, and the camaraderie in the locker room and everything has been just on point and what it's supposed to be. And I think we're tighter than we've been in the past, and I feel tighter than we did last year when I was a freshman. And I think that's a big part of coming up in this season. I think that's what's going to win us games is how tight are we in the end.
Chandler, can you talk about the quarterback battle? You're about as close to it as anybody. They're lined up in the backfield with those guys. Talk about each of them, please.
John, Jeremy and Sean really the guys right now. Woody gets in there a couple times, but I think those three, John, Jeremy, and Sean, from what I've seen, they've been doing great. And whoever the guy's going to be, we got to go stand behind him, and he's got to put us on their back. And we got to support anybody. The coaches are going to pick that guy. I don't know who's going to be, but whoever it is, we got to support that.
Just the offensive line group, kind of those five guys have been gelling together for a while.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see out of that offensive line? And I guess when you start running behind those guys, how comfortable is it?
Very comfortable. They're huge, and I feel comfortable in the ball. I know Pettway and KJ, and all of them do. And I think that's, we had a good O-line last year too, but I think there's a lot of potential for this O-line this year, and I think there's guys that behind them have a good chance to step up when one goes down. So I think it's a big part of this team.
Chandler, did it take you a little while to learn how to kind of block in space? It seems like some of the blocks that Mal's on one side of his age are pretty complicated. For somebody that just doesn't know how to do it. You came in, you were kind of a lead blocker. I thought of you in high school. You ran the ball. You were just kind of a mean guy to kind of push through. But when you get out there in space, it's a different deal.
It is, yeah. It's tough. especially at this level of play. In high school, I could just run and hit somebody. Those little corners in high school. But you come here and you're playing the SEC. It's tough. I got to control my blocks, and that's something I've worked on, and the coaches have taught me since I've been here. And I think I've gone better at it, and will continue to get better.
Two. Oh, go ahead.
Was that something that surprised you when you first got here? That those blocks, did they seem tougher than they actually?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be tougher. Watching it on TV when I was in high school and as a little kid. Since I've always dreamed of playing SEC, it's not going to be easy. That's why I came to play in the SEC because I want a hard road. And I don't want it to be easy. And I know, going out there every Saturday it's tough. Whoever we play, it's going to be tough.
Jake, harder for you. How much are you looking forward to getting full pads on tomorrow, and then possibly Tuesday or so getting a scrimmage and show off?
I'm excited. I'm real excited, and I think it's good for all of us. I think it's good for our quarterbacks too, 'cause I think they're going to go live, and that's really going to show us who's going to be, that physical runner or that guy that can take hits. And I think that's good for our running backs too, and including myself. It's going to be tough, and guys are going to go down, and we have one guy step up, and so I think I'm excited about it.
Go live tomorrow, you mean, for quarterbacks, or Tuesday?
I don't know when they're going live. That's up to Coach Malzahn, but whenever they do, I'm excited to see that.
You like wheel route's my favorite route. I'm sure everybody's favorite
Yeah.
Probably the only route you know. Just kidding.
It's true. But how can you kind of evolve in this offense as a possible, passing threat?
I think there's a big role for me to go out for passes, and just like last year, you saw me go out for some passes, and I think it's to be successful H-back, you have to do that in this offense. And in the past, you saw Jay get some wheel routes and the guys before him, but I think that's a big part of this year where I have to be able to do that, because I think I didn't do as well as I wanted to last year as being a true freshman, and I think I've grown up a little bit, and I'm excited for that as well.
Chandler, what does it mean to you or the team when you see a guy like Robert Leff be in the program now for his 5th year and sort of to work his way up from the bottom and now to be the starter?
Yeah, I really like that guy. We came closer in this offseason, and I trust him, and I feel comfortable on the ball behind him, and I kind of tell him, this is it for him. This is his last year, and and I'm going to do whatever I can to help him out to go out strong and go out with, on top. And for all the seniors really, and that's what I want to do. For everybody on this team, I want them to go out not like how we did last year, because those seniors went out with something they didn't want, but. This year I think we have a chance, and I want to be able to help the team out with whatever.
How do you think he's doing so far?
I think he's doing real good. I think he's learned the role, and he was at left tackle last year, I think. But this year, he'll be playing our right tackle, and I think he's developed really well.